Hi everyone, it's Jules. I have you super zoomed in today because this is a mini glue book. This is a Cavallini paper company. What's it called? I don't know. I love their stuff. I have a bunch of their little mini books. So, what size is this? And if you hear my stomach growling, don't be alarmed. I'm really hungry. I'm trying to hold off till noon. This is a probably 4 by 6, 4 by 5.5. So, and this is where I put in my inchies. So they're little images that I cut out of magazines and then kind of collage them together. So I don't think I've done, see there, can you hear my stomach? Maybe I should eat before I do this. Oh well, it's just, think of it as music. And you probably can't even hear it, so I use this when I'm looking at a magazine. Like for example, let's just pull out this magazine, try and find a little image that might work. Well, of course now I'm not going to see anything, but you could even do something like their belt buckles, his head. So it's really a fun way to look for things that you normally wouldn't look at. Let's see what I'm looking at here. That purse would be cute. His face, the dog's face. So yeah, so I have a little bucket here. It's not too full. I've actually not been pulling inchy images and I want to do more of that. I really enjoy it. So I thought I'd just show you. It's really easy. I typically just kind of rip up some scrap paper in the background, paste like 5 of them down. And yeah, I think they're super cute. So I have my bucket here also that has scraps from magazines. I have a big bucket that's more like scrapbook type scraps, but I think I'll just work out of here today, out of this bucket. So, and there's really no rhyme or reason for me. I just start ripping. And start gluing. So I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the fall weather wherever you are. If you're having fall weather, it got really cold for us. Yesterday we went golfing. I'm assuming that's our last golf outing of the year. And at the end we all started to get really cold and I got chilled last night. So, whereas in the springtime here in Minnesota, these temperatures, we'd be hot and complaining about how hot it is. So it's just acclimation. A little bit of this one. But it was, so it's October today. Well, today's the Monday the 10th. And so yesterday it was like 72 degrees, so that's pretty warm for October for Minnesota. But then I was looking in my journal and I think it was October 20th, we had 8 inches of snow, a pretty big snowstorm. I think it was the second biggest snowstorm in October ever, maybe? Well, there was the Halloween blizzard. But that was, I think technically it was the night of October of Halloween, so it was technically a November storm because it was like after midnight or whatever. That's a lot of information about weather. Okay. This is a good way also to use up your scraps and whatnot. So my stomach is growling so much. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully not. I try once in a while to intermittent fast, like just calm down, let your stomach be hungry. It's actually burning some fat. But you know, we don't like to be hungry. And by we, I mean me. This is also a good excuse to rip paper. I don't normally rip paper in my designs, in my collaging. I kind of like it squared off, more straight lines, that sort of thing, but this is where I do like it jagged and everything, so. I was gonna film a couple videos today. It's my day off. I'm off on Mondays. But I don't think I can do another one until I eat something, because that's ridiculous. Okay, so now I got a good background going. I like it. And then I'll just look through here for images. So, and I don't think too hard about it. I just pull out images and start gluing. I literally just use my normal glue stick, glue it, kind of pick it up with my glue stick, and glue it down. I don't even know, yeah, that's upside, or that's right side up. Kind of want to have part of it on, I do, part of it on the white and part of it on the design there. Are these ones I didn't even cut out yet? Yep. I don't even know what that is. Let's put the owl on here. Whoa. All excited. Throwing my glue around. Some eggs. Oh, butterfly. I've started making a task list, like a daily kind of have to get done list. I saw somebody post it. It's like 8 daily habits. That looks like a Picasso type piece of art. And it's really helped me to get things done. It's almost like it's not optional. You have to get it done. I mean, yes, I just went 5. Oh my gosh, little dog. I just went 5 days without, well, a couple days without even making my list, and a couple days not completing it, but it does help to have that mindset like it's not optional. It's a gnome. I think actually these images, they're not an inch, they're 1.5 inches, because it's a 1.5 inch paper cutter that I use. And some tulips. I watched last night the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. I used to love those movies. I need one more on each page, or each, side. And I could not believe it's a flower. I could not believe it was 1997. I was like, oh man, I'm so old. Not really. But it was a long time ago. And where'd all those actors go? I mean, I know Ryan Phillippe's in a new show. This is the house. I mean, you could make a story with this, but I just like to glue. That looks like I didn't even trim it down. Whoops. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So then I usually outline with some sort of color. I think I'll just use black just to make them stand out. Yeah, so where's Sarah Michelle Gellar? Where's Jennifer Love Hewitt? Freddie Prinze? Have they been in anything? This is not the right. I need to grab my Tombow. Or this one. And I don't worry about my lines being straight, or, yeah, see how I'm kind of going over the edges? But I think one of the reasons I watched it is because there's a new TV show coming out called I Know What You Did Last Summer. So I thought it'd be fun to watch it. Totally forgot, like, the plot and everything. Oh, almost got colored over his head. You could add, like on some of these pages, I added just some dots. So you could add doodling in there. It's so fun. I love it. Very quick way to do some art in glue and collage. So there you go. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching.